Hello everyone, Georgian Mountain Biking Channel, and today we are doing nothing with the trail again, similar to the why you should upgrade your suspension video. But instead, I'm not talking about suspension, I'm actually talking about the bike itself. And as if you watch shorts and other videos, you notice I made this bike. This is my bike that I use. Um, I used to ride two bikes, one this bike and a Walmart hardtail, which is now in the garage because I don't ride it anymore because it just got too small. And also the tire, if you can see, the axle's bent. So, but this is a bike I used to ride, but now I don't. And the reason why I don't ride it is because my friend, he was riding his bike and ran into that tree over there, and it wasn't really a good thing for him because it bent his front fork. I mean, I don't know if you saw looking at the bike in the garage, but the fork is pretty thin. It's not a safe thing to ride on. But I just said, hey, if you give me your rear wheel, I can put it on this bike and you can have it. So when he does ride on the trail or not and comes over, he uses that bike. But anyways, now my main bike. I'm gonna be just talking about it and saying, what parts are on it, what parts it used to have. So yeah. So I guess starting off with the headset. First things first. This looks like it has a small taper, but this is actually a straight steer fork. I don't know if that's tapered or not. I haven't bothered to measure it, but I'm pretty sure it's a straight steer. Um, it just came with this stock fork that's provided from the company. And actually, before I go into the fork, I should actually mention what this bike is. It is a 27.5, I think the frame size is 18, Eurobike S7. I found it on Amazon. Now, like I said in my suspension video, this is a cheap bike, in my words. Like I said, other people define cheap bikes as like $1,000. For me, the cheap is way more cheaper than $1,000. So, I found this bike on Amazon for one Christmas, and I thought to myself, this looks like a good bike for the price, even though I don't recommend anybody buying a full suspension bike under $1,000. But if you are like me, where you don't have that much money, as like yourself, as you're a kid, can't really get much money, you can do what I did and do this. So what I did was, like I said, bought the bike knowing it's already a good bike and knowing that I can upgrade it in the future. So in the end, I'll have a better bike that's overall worth over like $1,000. But anyways, you can find the bike on Amazon for like $250, $300. There is a model that comes with a 3-spoke wheel, but I don't really trust getting that one because if you bend the wheel, it's permanently bent. You can't shrew it back or anything. But anyways, back to the headset. Like I said, it's stock factory fork. And even says on the back, you know, no, big stuff on it. So I guarantee you that's why it's starting to look in a pretty tough condition. But anyways, with the headset, I have a, I'm not sure what, I can't pronounce it. I think it's King 2. A King 2 stem, which I plan on upgrading to a Fun stem, which is shorter. And then I have a Odier star nut cap, because the star nut that came with the bike, I don't know if it came like this with the bike or I did it myself by over tightening it, but the star nut got just really messed up. Like the thing was bent all over, so I had to get a new star nut, installed it. It came with a new cap. As like spacers, I just used some spacers I got at Amazon, and then this is stock spacer. But only problem with these spacers is I don't think the fork is suited right for the bike. I can't demonstrate right here. But no matter how much I tighten this, there's still some play in the front, which like I said, I think is just from the fork not fitting. And that's, I'm pretty sure, the company's fault. But hey, that's what you get when you buy, low-end bike. But hey, it's whatever. But for grips, stock grips, they're actually pretty worn out. I plan on getting new grips. As the shifters, you have the 2-in-1 Shimano trigger shifters, the brake and trigger shifters. One thing I don't like about these is the upgradability. Is if you want to upgrade your brakes to like hydraulics, you're gonna have to get a whole entire new like shifter and brake setup. So that's gonna be a pain for me. Handlebar, I think this is a 750 millimeter something bar. Actually, it says it right there, 720 millimeter bar. It's a Wake bar. It was only like $30 on Amazon, and now I would have gotten something more expensive, but I really like this bar, and I upgraded from the stock bar, which is like a whole entire like half a pound, not half a pound, but like it's more heavier than the one that's on there right now, and also it's shorter. So I was just looking for like a longer handlebar. But anyways, let's move down here to the hubs. The bike came with these Antaj hubs. I've never heard of that before. And also came with these unbranded, I think they're 120 millimeter rotors with, if that's the brand of the brakes, then it is. But I'm just gonna, I think that's the brand, but I think these are just unbranded brakes also. I did put some new brake pads in because the old ones got contaminated. They're nice and blue. They don't match the bike, but they're only ones that I could find that would like fit in the bike and the ones that like I wanted. But anyways, moving down, we have stock plastic pedals. I plan on getting some dang, I forgot the name of it, but I plan on getting new pedals soon too. The bike did come with a stock spring fork, which in my opinion, very bad for trail riding. It actually damaged my bike because I bottomed out so many times on it. So that's why I upgraded to this RockShox SmartArc RL. You can find it on Amazon for like $230 or whatnot. Or, you know, maybe get it used. You could get it cheaper. And then the crankset, I have a Pro Wheel crankset. The thing's got pretty faded right there. And then on the other side, it's a 3x7, so it's a 24 speed. But right here, another Pro Wheel. I'm not sure what the whole entire chain thing right here is. So, and then in the back, I just have, I guess, unbranded chain. And then I have a Shimano Tourney TZ derailleur. Now, let me say this. If you are wanting to do anything with this bike that involves gears, like if you're riding on inclines or whatever, upgrade this instantly because this thing's damaged. I'm not sure. I don't think my hanger's broken, which I actually don't have a hanger. That's one of the big things I like screwed up with getting this bike is it doesn't have a removable hanger. So that's pretty bad. So if this bends, I could either just hammer it back until it works. But one good thing is it's a steel frame, and steel is pretty tough. So I doubt it'll bend. But the derailleur itself, it's like sideways. I've tampered it with it so many times, and it's not even in the right gear it's supposed to be in. And I plan on taking it, getting tuned up to see if they just say I need a new one. If so, I'll get a new one. But anyways, with it, because like right here, it doesn't tighten up correctly. Like it's there's a ton of play no matter how much I tighten this. So, but anyways, I have the back is a Sunrun index system, and I'm guessing I have a freewheel or whatever the heck it is, which is outdated and a pain. I guess it's a pain to work on. And also, I have bolt-on wheels. That's something I would also like to upgrade in the future, to get a wheel set that's either through axle or quick release, because that's something that's very important nowadays. And then the wheels are double walled, I guess, Harry SF 27.5s. They just came with the bike, and as you can see, the sticker is starting to fade or whatnot, which doesn't really bother me, because if I really wanted to, I could take the bike somewhere and get it wrapped a whole entire different color. But anyways, moving on to the other side, it's the same brake setup in the back and all, and also the bike did come with a kickstand, but I took it off because that removed the whole entire like 1 pound off the bike. I'm not kidding, that thing was heavy. And then the wheels, they're stock wheels. They're not like the big knobbies you see normally. So, but the only issue, actually, that issue has been resolved from getting the RockShox. You see right there, before that was like almost touching the tire with the old suspension. Now it's actually like there's room if I wanted to like get a bigger tire and whatnot. But, and then my seat is from the Roadmaster in the garage. My other seat, I don't know how, I decided to break in half one day, so I just replaced it with this hard seat. Trust me, the seat is not comfortable. There's no cushion on it at all. But good thing I don't ride my bike much places. But anyways, that's my bike and all the stuff on it. Like I said, all this stuff isn't going to stay. I plan on upgrading it. So, and hey, look, the only thing that didn't fade was the E trademark logo in the front, which is pretty nice. But anyways, it's the end of the video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like and comment what bike you have or what bike you want or whatnot. And also, if you do know anything about rear derailleurs and how I could fix that without going to a shop, that would be much appreciated. And also, if you're still here, and I mentioned my upload schedule in, I think, the suspension video. I was out with COVID for 3 weeks. Yes, 3 weeks, because first week we didn't know what it was, and then the second week I got called from the school saying I got to stay home for another 2 weeks. So yeah, that happened. So this week it's been really tough. I've been trying to catch up on work, so that's why I didn't get anything uploaded. But like I said, I'm gonna try to get one video out a week, if possible 2, but I cannot promise 2 videos a week. That's something I cannot promise. But anyways, like always, remember to ride your bike daily.